Alright, so I picked up a spal fan. This little guy right here. I am putting it through the radiator of a 2008 KLX 450R because I seem to overheat anytime it's over 95 degrees out, and I'm just going nice and slow through a trail or up a hill. So I am popping a fan in. I have a little switch up here. It's going to run to my charge port for power. That way I can just unplug it for the season when I don't need it. And it's going to be going through with some zips. Now this fan is off of, I think, an Aprilia. It is a regular spal fan. The only difference is it doesn't have 4 holes. It has 2 holes on the top and this little knob in the bottom here. I'm only going to zip tie the top ones and we'll see how well it works out. It moves quite a bit of air and it only pulls about 3.5 amps on the meter. So we'll see if it keeps everything cool. I'm also changing the coolant, trying to get as much change as possible. I'm also just hoping if I lay this bike down, because it's already a little squashed, you can see some narrow areas through the fins here. It was an accordion, I had to pull it out quite a bit. But I'm hoping that if I take a dump on the side, it doesn't push this in and snap off an ear, because I only have 2 ears. Anyway, I'll show you the finished project. Alright, so there's the spal motor all zipped in. Only on the top. I've soldered a little bullet connector on here. I'm using stuff I have. So this switch came with bullet connectors. I had these. The spal came with this off of the other motorcycle. I just used some spades, some flat sliders onto it. And this goes up to the switch. And then the power feed comes from my battery tender plug. Alright, so this is the final fitment of the spal fan. I had to, as you see here, cut out a little bit of the fairing. Not too bad, just a little bit. The wires tuck up pretty good. I used this plug for the trickle charger to draw power, ground. Ran that up to the switch here. Turns the fan on or off. And I just fired it up, got it up to temperature. I'm at 202 right now. Let's fire it up. So I'd say right around 217 or so is where it kind of steadies out. I'm not sure, this is my first test on it, but definitely keeping it cooler. I was overheating before. It's about 95 today. You can hear that fan spooling it. Still going. Well, I'd say it works pretty good, and that's just sitting. Couldn't do that before, it'd overheat. Couldn't ride up hills or cruise at 5 miles an hour in 95-degree heat. I think now I'll be able to. All right.